Yo, what is up guys? Guido here, back again with another video. And in this video, I'm gonna show you guys how to remove and install your 2012 Chevy Impala LS front bumper. Now this video will work with the 2008 to 2013. And the reason why I'm doing this job is, as you can see, the previous owner that actually owned this before me, she could not see and she went and hit a handicap pole. So as you can see, it's pretty messed up here. And also just with cleaning the car, the paint just flakes straight off. As you can see, it's messed up there and also down here. So I have a brand new bumper that I'm going to be going and installing onto this vehicle. So let's just get straight into this video on how to go and install a new bumper. Now the first thing you need to do is obviously pop the hood of your vehicle, and you can go and locate this clip right here, this clip right here, this clip right here, and this clip right here. Those four little clips you need to go and remove first. So let's just get into it. So I'm gonna just be using a screwdriver. You can just take something just like this and just kind of pry at it and just get it to come up like this, and then just give it a little wiggle. And as you see, it'll come out just like that. Put that to the side. You probably don't even need the screwdriver, but then this little one right here, just lift it up. It might kind of be stuck in there a little bit, and just like that. And then you just need to do the same for those two other ones right there. Now you need to come to the side of your bumper and locate this little clip here, that little clip there, and this little clip here, and you just need to go and remove these. So now you can just take your screwdriver just like this and either go and get up under here and try to remove it just like this. Kind of pry out on it. Just be careful because these clips are just cheap plastic, and especially being in the wheel well, they tend to, get wet, dry off, corrode, and they're just, depending on the material of what your clip is, these little things will break really easy, regarding if they're plastic or metal or something. But on this car, these ones are plastic, so just get up under there. You see how I'm bending it out and just pry it out. Also, you can go and get your pliers and try to grab onto it and yank it out as well. So as you see, just grab your pliers. Kind of hard to do one-handed. But you guys get the idea. Go on there, grab it, and yank it out. As you can see, I also went and got those clips out right there. It's just kind of hard to film because it's just in a tight section, and with the phone, it's kind of hard to film it. But just go and grab on it with your pliers or your screwdriver and just pry it out, and they'll just yank straight out. Now you have to do that for the other side. Okay, so as you can see, I have all three of the little clips out on this side as well. So now you can see pretty much all of this is just loose up on here. And as you can see, all of them came out pretty well except for this last little bottom one right here. This one was a real pain. As you can see, I had to kind of destroy the clip a little bit. This is still good, and I'm still gonna use it because the actual initial clip is still good, just the head of it's kind of messed up. But right here is a really tight little section, and this one was really stuck up in there. So it's kind of giving me a hard time, but other than that, all of those are out. Okay, so as you can see, there's a little clip right here that you have to go and just remove with the pliers. Just go and grab on the little head right there and just yank it down. There's a clip right here. You come back even more, clip right here, and then kind of down there you can see right there, there's a clip there, and then a clip there as well. As you see, there's the clip right there that I just said, and then the last and final little clip is right there. Okay, so as you can see right there, you just go and grab the head of that with your pliers, or if you have a specialty tool like this, I'm showing this for an example, you can just pry up under there and just pry it straight out. So now once you go and get all the clips out from the bottom, there is 4 bolts you need to remove. Up under here, you can see them right there. And you're gonna need a 1/4 inch ratchet with a 9/32 socket to go and remove them. There's one here, one there, and then the same on the other side, so a total of 4. So as you see, just go and unloosen the bolt. Now as you see, just do the same on the other side as well. Okay, so now what you need to do is kind of go up behind, up in here. It's kind of hard to show, but to go up into here, and up into here, there is a little bolt that is up in there holding it on. I'll have to show you guys when I take this off. Okay, so it's very, very hard to get up in here and to show how this comes out. But right here, you can see this is a little bolt right here. And you need your 1/4-inch ratchet with an extension and a 10mm socket. So you can pretty much get your hand up between the fender liner right here and the actual bumper. And you gotta get up in there and unloosen this. And right here, pretty much what it is, as you look up under there, right there, you just gotta unloosen that a little bit. Not all the way, because once you start to loosen it, this thing will just pry and pop straight down just like this. You can kind of see how it goes and slides up into there, just like that. But you just reach up under here with your hand and your ratchet, and you just go and just unloosen that slightly, and then your bumper will kind of just push forward and pop down. Just so you guys can kind of see how you do it. It's just incredibly hard to get your hand up in here and pry out this so you can pop this down. Okay, so as you can see, I also went and just did this side too. Just the same setup, how it goes straight up in there, and then you have your little kind of latch point that goes and slides straight up into the actual body panel right here. Now, once this is loose, it's just, as you see, it's not even really on there at all. So now this should just go and pry straight off. With some help, you should be able to get it to kind of slide off just like this. And as that side's coming off, you can see this side will go and unclip from the bottom part right there, and your bumper comes straight off. So as you see, once it comes off, it just kind of gets tucked up on the whole part right there, and then the little undercarriage tray. So it just kind of gets tucked up under that, so you just need to yank it out. And once it comes off, as you see, the full bumper is off of the vehicle. And this is what it looks like without the bumper on. And as you can see, when the lady did hit a pole, it kind of did mess this up a little bit, and that right there. But this is good enough. It's not, too damaged where it's enough to repair it, so it's not really gonna make any difference for a crash test or anything. So now what you're gonna do is just go and reinstall your bumper. So now you would just go and reinstall your bumper, but since I'm putting on a completely new one and I do not have any of the grill or the chrome trim on there, I'm actually going to be taking this trim and the chrome grills out of this thing, so I'm gonna show you guys how to do that. Okay, so as you can see, this is the behind of the bumper, and you can kind of see how it goes and clips in, all right there, the grill, and you are able to see that on the new one as well. And then here is the grill right here. As you can see, the back of it is pretty broken from when the lady did go and hit it, but it still has enough clips attached to it for it to be in there securely. But as you can see, we did kind of have to pound it out a little bit, but all that was broken from when the lady hit it. But you can just see how the clips go and slide in. They're just like that. And pretty much what you have to do is just pry it up out of the actual little clip holders. And an easy way to actually do this is just to cut them, how we went and just kind of cut where they go and recess in. Just cut that out, because they can go and slide out a lot easier, so you don't really have to pound on this and risk breaking something. But pretty much that is how the grill does come out. It just pounds straight out of there. So this is the top section, and as you can see how the little clips are in, pretty much what you do is you just yank on this and just go and pry the clip up out of there just like that, and then your grill is just gonna go straight down. So as you see, it just goes and pries straight out of the little clips, just like I've been saying, and once it comes out just like this. So that little top part, do not try to break that or anything, because this is a good piece, and this needs to go and actually come out with the front grill assembly. So as you can see, this part also needs to come out on your stock bumper that goes straight up here, and pretty much this part just goes and slides up in between there, just like that, and just like that, and then this little piece just kind of goes up behind there. And anyways, there's a little rivet part deal that kind of goes and connects the bumper to this right here, so we did kind of have to bend that out so the rivet would come out of this thing. But when you go and install this on the new bumper, you're not really going to be able to install this with this rivet part on here, so we are just going to cut this off with the Dremel so it'll be flush, so it'll actually be able to install. So pretty much that's how that side comes out, and all you really need to do is just yank it up straight out of there and just remove that rivet, or either bend it out so then it can pop out. And that's the same exact for the other side as well. Now I'm actually gonna go and take the front grill part, and pretty much I'm just gonna go and put it straight in place. As I was showing you guys before, it just has the clips, which just go and just clip straight in on the actual bumper itself. Okay, so as you can see, I have the grill completely in. It pretty much just goes and snaps straight in as you push it forward. So as you see, it's completely in. And then just like I was showing, just a series of clips that are actually behind here, it just goes and pushes and snaps straight in. Okay, so as you can see, now we have the little metal bracket that is up under here, completely back and installed. It just slides straight in just right there. and you have to go and re-rivet it back in. So you are gonna need a rivet gun, or unless you just bolt it in or you do something else differently. But as you see, we just went and re-riveted in. So now it's back on there just like the factory one is. And now once you go and reinstall this, it's just gonna go and slide back up under there and actually hold it in, because if you don't rivet this in, it's not gonna really be held in. It's gonna be a pain trying to get that other bolt up in there. It's just not gonna work, so you have to re-rivet. Also, when you do go and put your little bracket on, make sure you go and put the little nut that also goes and holds the bracket on. So pretty much you have your rivet holding it, and also the nut too, so it's fully on there. Okay, so as you can see, we also have the bottom grill part in. It was a little tedious since this one is kind of a little broken, but as you see, it's in there nice and strong and stable with all the other clips that were on this thing. And it's just like this other one. You just kind of have to have the bumper off at an angle and just kind of pound everywhere on this for it to fully see all the clips that are all on this, so it's flush. And as you can see, this is completely flush with the bumper. Okay, so the next thing you have to do is on your bumper, you will actually have, on your stock old one, you will have these little rubber, I guess you would say like little mounts or whatever. So when the hood goes and closes, it closes like that. It doesn't go and like rest on your bumper and stuff. So you have to go and remove that from your stock old one. It's pretty easy, just get something underneath there and just pry it out. Be careful because they will go and break. But as you see, we went and pried it out and we put it in the new bumper, and that's how it looks. So now what you're gonna do is you're gonna go take your little clips and you're just gonna go and put them back in the 4 holes that you removed them from in the beginning. It's pretty much the reverse. Okay, so as you can see, all the little clips are in. It's super easy. They just pretty much drop in, and then you just go and hit the little head of them so they expand and they hold it on. So that way nobody else has to hold the bumper while you're installing the other parts. Okay, so up in between, all the way up there where the bumper actually goes and mounts, you can kind of see the threads right there. We just went and installed the screw there, and also on the other side. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go and put the side little clips in right here. Okay, so as you can see, the little clips are fully in. That top one, that other little one, and then the one all the way on the bottom, those are fully in. And now you're just gonna do the exact same on the other side. Okay, so now these little bolts with the washers on it, you're just gonna go and reinstall it up onto this part right here, go straight into the hole there, and then same right there. Okay, so as you can see, the other 2 little bolts are back in place on the other side. Now, the rest of your little clips like this just need to go back up in the holes that you went and took them out of. Okay, so now, just go and re-enter all your little clips, just like I said. A little tip is, on the LS model, you can go and reach your hand up in here and press down on the plastic so the little clip will actually go and slide in better, and you can pretty much do that for all the ones underneath of there. Okay, so as you can see, all the little clips that are up underneath there are all completely installed, and once everything is all installed, you are completely done with this install. And as you can see, everything is reinstalled, and man, having the brand new bumper really transforms the look of this car. It makes it look brand new. You don't have any broken plastic bumper here, and the crack down there is completely gone. It's brand spanking new. Boom. Now this car is pretty much in perfect condition, and I won't lie when I say this, you could probably slap another $500 on top of this car for having a new front bumper than what it was before with the stupid cracked, destroyed front bumper. And there you guys go. So I really like to go and show you guys the real deal, and as you can see from this really reputable company, I'm not going to say their name or anything because they are a very good company, and I'm on good terms with them, but I just wanted to show you the estimate that they gave me to just do this front bumper. Now as you can see, parts, just the front bumper itself, not even the grill pieces, you know, the crash bar plastic insert, which if they replace that, you know damn well they would probably replace it because it's got a little crack on it. So that would have probably been another $500 on top of that. But this is just for the front bumper cover, and as you can see, $258 is what they're charging me just for the front bumper. The body labor, as you can see the price there, paint labor, paint supplies, as you can see, it all adds up to almost $1,000. $1,000 just for that front bumper cover to get it painted and installed. That is absolutely ridiculous. So I actually went and bought the bumper myself, and I love having the evidence here so you guys can actually see, so you guys can actually go out and do this yourself and actually go and save your guys some money. And as you can see, the bumper that I went and bought came out to $84. And as you see right here, the whole markdown OEM bumper, this and that, it came out to $84. I bought the bumper myself and reused the grill inserts. And then I went to Maaco and went and got it professionally painted, and as you can see, that came out to $275. So we saved a ton of money compared to going and doing it this route and spending $1,000. So just showing you guys this right now, pretty much showing you guys can really go and save quite a bit of money if you just go and do it yourself. And hell, you could even pretty much wipe this whole price tag clean if you would have went and painted it and actually did all that yourself. But I wanted it to be professionally painted, so I might as well. I'm saving so much money, you might as well just get it professionally painted. So as you can see, all the savings you get when doing it yourself.
Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to comment, like, and subscribe for more how-to videos, because there's going to be a lot more how-to videos to come along with this brand new car. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you guys comment, like, and subscribe. Peace!